Hi everyone. Um, this morning I just thought let me quickly just do a short little video to encourage somebody. I had such a rough morning this morning, mainly just because I was just battling with my inner self and getting myself in gear to face the day. I'm actually filming this in my car quickly before I go into the office. So I had such a challenging morning this morning, and I woke up, have you ever had those mornings or those days where you try on this outfit, you try on and the next outfit, you try on maybe 3, 4 outfits in the morning, and then you realize to yourself, oh my gosh, I just hate my body. I totally do not like my hips. I do not like my thighs. I do not like whatever. And this morning I had the same experience, and which you can admit we all have those mornings where we totally just look down on ourselves and we totally just admit to ourselves like, yes, like I hate my body. And so this morning, the Holy Spirit actually reminded me of something that happened a few years ago. So this was actually a turning point for me. And every time I look down on myself, God reminds me of that particular day. Um, um, the story goes like this. I went to the gym in the morning. I like exercising in the morning. When I finished exercising, I went to the restroom and I got my gear, like my bag, to go and take a shower, because after shower or after gym I head straight to work. So now, as I was taking my bag, as I was walking towards the shower area in the restroom, there was this lady who was coming to the locker area from the shower area. So now we had to like pass each other, as we go to the different areas. So now I looked at her and she looked at me, and but I looked at her for a brief. What had happened was, I'm having a conversation with God, right? Um, and talking to God as if, hey, he's my bestie, he's my friend, as if he's right next to me. Anyway, he is right next to me because he's omnipresent. So I was having this conversation internally with God, and I said to God, oh God, these were my exact words. Oh God, what I wouldn't do to have a body like that, you know? And then as she's passing me, um, as I'm actually passing her, she actually and stretches out her hand and stops me. Oh my gosh, what I wouldn't do to have skin like yours. And I looked around, and now I'm having an internal conversation again with God. I'm like, I'm being punked. There are cameras around here. This is probably candid camera. Somebody's going to jump out and say, hey, nice joke. And then I looked at her in disbelief, and she's like, did you hear what I said? What do you do? What do you use for your skin? It's so beautiful. What can I do to get my skin to look like yours? And I looked at her and I'm like, oh my gosh, this woman just said this to me. And the light bulb went on in my head eventually. So after, she even stopped one of the ladies that was just passing us, and she's like, doesn't this woman have the most beautiful skin? And I'm like, really? Really? This really? And after our conversation, I went to shower. Now I'm having a conversation with God. And you know what what God shared with me is like, there's all of you are not happy with your bodies. And don't look down on yourself because you feel like you're not thin enough, or you don't have straight hair, or you're not light skinned enough, or whatever. You are perfect the way I wanted you to be perfect, right? So please stop looking down on yourself. You're just the way I molded you to be, right? And all I want from you is for you to look after what I gave you, and I will do the rest. And those words have always stuck with me. Look after what God has given you, and God will do the rest. I may not, I may not be thin. You may not have the body that you want to have, but someone else is looking at you, also wishing to have what you have. So whatever people always compliment you on, highlight that, celebrate that, or celebrate your body in general. It is the only vehicle that you have to go through this world. So celebrate it, and offer it every day. Offer it to God, and God will do the rest. Celebrate yourself. Remember that he has made you in his image. He has made you perfect. When he looks at you, he doesn't see flaws or imperfections like you do. Just embrace yourself. Love yourself. And those mornings when you feel like you just hate yourself, remind yourself that God says, look after what you want, what I gave you, and I will do the rest. So I hope this encouraged somebody out there. Love yourself. Just love yourself. So guys, conquer this world. This world is meant for us to conquer and for you to walk with your head up high. So I will catch you in my next video. Bye.